Hey everybody, it's me, Tyler Stallman, and I want to talk to you about the T2i, the 7D, and the 5D Mark II from Canon, and I want to talk to you about them in terms of video. Each of these is a breakthrough of its own right in the whole video industry. If you haven't noticed, all of a sudden we live in this crazy age where DSLRs are surpassing real video cameras in quality, and it's really strange. I think we're going to look back on this time as completely upside down and backwards. Videographers using still cameras is insane to me, but I'm really excited about it. It means the cameras I already own can produce cinema quality video work. So let's talk about why you would choose any one of these. T2i, we'll start here. This is the latest from Canon. And this is really a shakeup. Less than $1,000 for the body, and they've basically unlocked all the functionality that is in your 7D. The sensor is a similar one to the 7D. It's based on the same design, so the quality is pretty comparable. Especially when you're shooting at lower ISOs, it's going to be really great. If you have controlled light, it's going to look perfect. Throw some prime lenses on here, and you've got a very affordable, very high quality package. It shoots at 24p, 30p, true HD at 1080p, as well as it can also shoot at 50 frames per second, as well as 60 frames per second, which means you can slow it down for true slow-mo. That's something that the 5D doesn't even offer yet. They've also added a mic input, which is huge. Right now what we're recording on is a T1i, and it does not have that, so what we've had to do is use external audio, which is up here that you can't quite see. It's running on a Zoom H4n. I just shaking my head at Brendan back there. It's running on Zoom H4n, and I'm going to have to sync it up in post, which is a pain in the butt. So this means that this is a full package. Spend the money on glass, buy a cheap body. If you're not shooting stills, I can't see a lot of reasons that you really need to step up to the other ones just for video. But let's talk about the reasons you might. Next, we've got the 7D, which for stills, this has become my favorite walk-around camera, which I talk about in the photo episode of this. Autofocus, things like that are really fast. It's got a few features that the 5D is still waiting to catch up on. And especially when it comes to video, it shoots at 24p, 30p, all the same things. Has a dedicated switch for video, which is really handy. It feels like Canon, realized that some videographers and cinematographers were starting to pick up these cameras, and they cater to them a bit. For $2,000, you can get. I've seen modifications that are about $4,000 to stick professional, old school lenses on here that they'll dig out the whole mirror system just to do it. These things will look incredible on your computer or on the big screen. There's no, I can't see that much of a reason to jump from the T2i to the 7D if you're just shooting video. If stills are part of your game, I recommend the 7D. And finally, we've got the last big jump, which is to the 5D. Now, this will run you about $3,000, and up until recently, I really would have pointed either the T2i or the 7D. Actually, before the T2i, the 7D was a clear winner. Great price point, full feature set. But now they've updated the firmware on the 5D, and this really helps a lot. It means that you can set manual audio controls, which you still can't do in either of the other two. So if I run my mic straight into here, it can automatically, or with the other two, sorry, it'll automatically boost the gain and introduce a lot of extra noise. This way, what I'll do is run my audio into the Zoom H4n and use that as just a preamp. Then I don't have to sync in post, and I still have really clean audio signal coming through. The full frame sensor means your wider lenses will look wider, and at lower ISOs, like ISO 100, 200, at all ISOs, at higher ISOs, it'll look better than the others. It doesn't have all the same controls on the camera, just the one live view button, and then you shoot using the set. button, which, you know, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm waiting for Canon to throw me a bone here. We need a 5D Mark IIN or a 5D Mark III, some kind of update. But you know, it's tough. I don't know if it's the right time to buy a 5D Mark II, but the image quality is really fantastic. And now that it shoots at 24p, you know, it's a harder decision between the 7D. Also, a little tip I just want to throw in for free. When you're shooting, this took me a while to figure out, with any of these cameras, set up a custom picture style, which you can do using this button. And I don't want to zoom in, but you can find it for yourself. You go to the custom picture style, turn the contrast and sharpness down a bit, and you're going to get a lot of extra headroom in Final Cut for adjustments. I'll do a full episode about that at some point, but I just want to throw it in there for now because I just figured it out and it was really exciting for me. So that's it. Those are the 3 cameras. It's a tough choice right now, but the fact that there's a sub $1,000 option available is really exciting. And you know, if you're just doing video work, you know, you could buy 3 of these for the price of 1 of these. So thanks to the camera store for lending me the T2i. Thanks for watching. You can follow me online at twitter.com/Stallman and see more videos at stallman.ca. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.